I have a Sub-Zero refrigerator, which I'm pretty much really happy with. But then one day I started to notice the freezer was not freezing really. Stuff was starting to thaw out in there. So I thought to myself, boy, I better catch this before it goes, the whole refrigerator goes out, and I got a real problem. Googled all over the place, and I finally found a place that had a good reputation, looked like I could trust them, very experienced. Gave them a call. They got here, they brought out all this diagnostic equipment, they opened up the grate, they looked in there, and they started doing all these tests. Here's the deal. Your compressor's going, and if you're going to replace the compressor, you might as well replace this other thing, and if you're doing that, you might as well do this, so on and so forth. Anyhow, with labor, tax, and everything, it ended up being $2,500. Call up this guy, he comes over to give me a second opinion. This guy's father is over here, his son's over there. He's taking it apart so we can get to all the equipment. And his father's like, what, 10 feet away? And he looks at me and he goes, it's not your compressor. I'm thinking, really? You can tell that from 10 feet away? Anyhow, I go, so, it's not the compressor then what is it and how much will it cost to fix? He goes, well, it'll be $250. I go, how could that be? I don't understand. How could it go from 2,500? And I showed him the estimate from the guy I had yesterday look at it. And I said, how can it go from 2,500 to 250 bucks? This does not make sense. Somebody's missing something here. How can it cost 250 bucks? He looks at me and he goes, it's $250 because that's how much it costs to fix. He's from Russia and he really cuts to the chase. So anyhow, I figure, okay then, fix it. Tents everything off and gets it nice and clean and vacuums everything out. And lo and behold, like he had a little temperature gauge on the compressor, and I think it was like almost 75 degrees over what it should have been normally. By the time they were done cleaning everything off, the temperature on the compressor had dropped all the way back down to normal. Within an hour, the refrigerator was working perfectly. Unbelievable. His answer to me was, well, you know, two things. Either the guy was ripping you off, or he really doesn't know what he's doing, and they just, when they don't know what they're doing, they just start replacing stuff. If you ever have problems with a Sub-Zero, and you're dialing, trying to find someone to come and fix it, and you randomly pick somebody, and then this guy shows up, his name's Zach. If Zach and his son show up, consider yourself very, very